So I just kind of want to run through real quick how to replace tubes in an Ampeg SVT Classic head. You're going to need 6 6550 tubes. Try to get as many of them matched as you can. It makes it a lot easier. I went with the Tung-Sol 6550s. They're all rated a little different. This one's at a 52. This pair is at 46, and this pair here is at a 48. So you're going to want to try to find a good middle ground for your left and right. If you look inside, you'll kind of see your tubes are lined up like this. Just run the numbers a little bit and try to get it as close as you can. So the way I'm going to end up doing it, on the left and the back, I'm going to run 2 that are rated at 48, and in the front of that I'll have a 52. That puts that left side at 49.3, and then I'm going to run 2 46s on the right along with the other 52, and that'll put it down to 48. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, and I'll see what we can do. Alright, so you're going to want to take the screws out of this little guard back here, and it just pops out. Set her aside, and so I'm just kind of doing this. This is just me reading online how to do it. It's my first try at it. Doesn't look that hard, but I can't find a video on it. So here's this. It says to just, in the manual, lift up on these little springs here. Set them aside. Make sure, be gentle. Don't want to mess anything up. It says to remove the tubes. Just grab and slowly wiggle those bad boys out of there. And just like that, got yourself one old power tube. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll come back when I got them out. Alright, now we got all those old tubes out. Fairly easy. Just, they lift right out. They leave you plenty of room to work with in here. You don't really have to take anything else off other than this back plate. I kind of wiped down a little bit so I don't get too much dust in here. But so I got the new Tung-Sols here. Let's see, I'm going to start with my ones that are rated at 48. Open these bad boys up. Alright. Now the last tube you saw is kind of just the standard cylinder one. And these new reissues here, they got that nice curvature to them. Pretty sweet. Stoked to see how they sound. So it just should be just as easy as taking them out. The little prongs on the bottom will match up pretty easily. You can't really put them in the wrong way. So just I'm gonna have this one positioned in my back left, and that should be it. Now I read up online saying, I've always heard different opinions on, whether or not you should touch tubes with your hands. Didn't say anything was wrong with doing that. Just make sure your hands are clean. I got some nice blue shop towels. This one here. Just wipe it off after I'm putting it in there if you're really worried about it. Spring lifts up, over, and just like that. Let's get some light. New tube, perfectly in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all that, and then we'll get this thing powered up. Just wanted to show you real quick. I got all these tubes out now, and so this is an example. This is one that was working. Still got the silver on top and everything like that. And here's the bad boy that was causing me all the problems. It's all white on top. Definitely burned out. Bad tube. Alright, as you can see, we got all 6 tubes in. I got the head hooked up to the cab. You don't ever want to turn your head on without it being hooked up to something. You don't want to risk blowing anything. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on for the first time and see how I did. There's a button right there. There, we got power. Nothing's blown up yet. Keyword. Alright, so what you're going to want to do now is let your head warm up for about 20 minutes, and then you're going to adjust your bias. You can do so with a flathead screwdriver or a thin guitar pick even. Just going to adjust them individually till each of your lights are green, then you're good to go. So that's it. This is the Ampeg SVT Classic head running through the Ampeg 810 cab. Brand new Tung-Sol 6550s, and here it is. Thanks for watching.